No, you are not. Represent.
Georgia lawmaker, Democratic Representative Park Cannon was arrested and charged with 2 felonies after knocking on the governor's door. So this happened during the signing of a bill that institutes more voter restrictions in Georgia. First, I'll get to the video and then get into more details.
Why does she have to step back?
The governor is signing a bill that affects all Georgians. Why is he doing it in private, and why is he trying to keep elected officials who are representing us out of the process?
Exactly.
I know you don't have any control over anything other than suppressing people's right to vote and using your guns and your abilities to talk.
Yeah, you said you give her one more time, like you're gonna do something. Are you serious?
No, you are not. Represent.
No. She's not under arrest. What is
For what? Under arrest for what? For trying to see something that our governor is doing? Our governor is signing a bill that affects all Georgians, and you're going to arrest an elected representative. Why does the governor have more power than a representative? Why are you arresting her?
That's what I'm asking.
Stop arresting her.
Why are you arresting
Why?
her? Why are you arresting her?
Cite the violation. Cite the code.
All right. And then they drag her out, and 2 felonies. 2 felonies over this. You saw her knock on the door, and then they arrested her. Now, before I get to more details, this tweet, sums up a lot. Qasim Rashid here. When you're a violent white supremacist storming the state capitol versus when you're a black woman elected official knocking on the governor's door. There are 2 Americas. It's pretty clear. Just crazy. Now, Cannon was with several other protesters when she knocked on Kemp's office door, saying the public should be allowed to witness the announcement of the bill signing. The sweeping legislation requires ID for absentee ballots, limits drop boxes, and changes early voting hours. So there are many provisions in this new voter restriction bill. One of the more insane ones from Public Citizen here. In Georgia, it is now illegal to give food or water to voters in line. Why is this in the bill? So they're doing everything they can to limit the vote in Georgia. This is part of the reason why Democrats in Congress need to pass serious voting rights to ensure that everybody is automatically registered. There is none of this bullshit. Voting is a right. And the amount of restrictions here clearly from the GOP, they're meant to impact voters of color, minorities. Like it's obvious what all of this is about. They lost a couple of big elections a few months ago, and now they're doing whatever they can to limit the ability for these same people to vote. A little more here. Court documents show that Cannon was charged with knowingly and intentionally knocking on the governor's door. This is actually the charge. It's quoted. Knowingly and intentionally knocking on the governor's door during a bill signing and stomping on Officer L.T. Langford's foot 3 times during the apprehension and as she was being escorted out of the property. They were dragging her away. So I'm sure she accidentally stomped on or stepped on the officer's foot 3 times. It's amazing. Look at how soft these people are. He actually counted. He actually counted that she stepped on his foot 3 times. These people are so embarrassing. But this is I don't know how they were really pushing this through. It is so completely nuts, just on the face of it. And we saw the video. Last thing here. Cannon was charged with felony obstruction. The January 6th insurrectionists were charged with trespassing. Like just the completely different approach when it comes to a lawmaker here, a black lawmaker, just knocking on the door, wanting to witness this bullshit bill getting signed in, versus insurrectionists rioting and storming into the Capitol. Just a completely different set of standards.